Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Any opinion Kwasi Aboagye so like for ye nim komogi to be ansana. Yetimi accord the main issues. Brawati.
Papa.
Good morning, Bimo.
Morning, Azay.
Adumo Nazay.
You go soon, Kakranka.
Brawati said, what follow patient Nyarko ne Joe Metal ne media interactions or money or money. I don't know if what's your observation so far?
Okay, so a few things. I think I would have loved to keep this thing on, but I want my person make us very audible. So let me just keep it here for now.
Okay.
Bem say December kuminu and my person make I hate to mostly animal war industry. I am person may attack a man for. In fact, I even came out with I don't know whether to call it a phrase or BB that I call it like lions don't eat lions.
True. Guys, okay,
so Sebi, now do mundo sa bet me.
Oh, brother,
Oni has it, my man punch back. And Pamcho Mamuti, Mamma Fase me deep. Yes, these are things that me and Socrates will do. Aha, so Pamcho be brave. Mamma be fan the World Cup. But I wouldn't say Socrates told me can be says aha. But let me start off with something I've seen. Meba and it's still connected with Patience Nyarko. Me who video be on social media. I watch it on social media. I want to believe say one Becky any during a view.
Okay. And now we back when you see that near more and no if who they all kind of problem.
Okay.
It's about just 1 minute.
That's fine. That's fine. Wait me. So why already? I'll bet me.
I'll bet me. Okay. Bonuses here. Okay. Then they will have a
well, as all your preparation just to get the video. Okay, I think so. I say I ready. All right.
Okay.
Yes, you're into it.
Is that a Methodist song or a Pentecostal song?
What do you mean by this question?
I'm asking you because you say Joe Metal and Pentecostal and Methodist nyom na also quote.
And now can say Joe Metal has about 40 songs now.
It was actually a research that Ghana Weekend put together, and it's online.
About
40 of his songs.
You know what? You can ask 60 to it for it to make 100 songs. Which of them do you know? Don't push me. Thank you.
Bravazi.
Okay, so
yeah.
I wish this is radio, but I'm more than translate video no.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to because it's in a form of audiovisual. But me person maybe be paint picture no in a form of audio na man for okay. You see, me share a video no. The first question that came to my mind is was that a skit? And now Mayo and no more no. And now it was an interview. And when I say a skit, I said you I want to skate and I say I was yenu and more ye sene omutimi di agron kitten bi no de gu in a form of video near her. So I was asking myself say in Mario were they making a skit of near akoso about Patience Nyarko and then your kafa gospel and to for Joe Metal.
No, skating most likely BT said the other teacher could you know.
Exactly.
Issues no not.
Yeah, so I mean I was asking, but if say a interview na omo ya. Now I think that it was very, very, very appalling. Say I don't know whether they're trying to ridicule
it come across as if it was a ridicule.
You see, asema about no sebio. We nya asema yedidi agro say this is a very serious issue. And I've spoken to a number of people. Maybe I course now and I make come as maybe I'm a bomudin. Because about just trying to do a bit of background. And let me say this, you see, all this while I am who Patience Nyarko say be and I'll be very blunt. I am who from the past interviews I am who say be na dreamu hakakra na dreamu no. But you see, I've changed my stance. I think the girl is very deep and is very, very, very intelligent. Okay. And she's been exposing even people who are interviewing the so-called hosts and presenters, which they don't even see. Say the girl is making you people look. Say, you're supposed to have knowledge. You don't have knowledge. Mm-hmm. And I've spoken to, starting from Christian J. Frimpong, I've had a discussion with him. Okay. And I use words like, okay, maybe I wouldn't use it on radio. But there's a word that I said to him. Me can't say, brother Penny, he said, I said, maybe the MC are no issue. I'm saying, yes, this is how I feel. I think, sir, you're hosting, because this whole thing started from you. Your hosting was not good. Quite fast, so I will host you in. And that's why, when Mr. Amika said, I hate to talk about brothers in the industry. Because, you see, I thought it'd be kofa asemba na si edi asemna. Asemna and commander yedino. The questions that we are supposed to ask, the interrogation that we're supposed to, we don't do. The right questions that we are supposed to ask. That's why you see sometimes you have people, when you are interrogating people, asking questions. Etiefoni bi asebi o ma dwimundo can say asumesi we do a two no. Where a two no, because that's what we know here in Ghana. The best thing we know is that obi bisa asem say oh ye two no eso bibia onim. But you see, if you don't ask the right questions, that same people too, but they'll turn around and say onim she. The questions that Sebi obi an individual person's opinion. Mm-hmm. Ola, maybe my opinion. Yeah. My opinion should not be mistaken to represent entire industry. That's true. A brand here be an interview. Na brand here say gospel dear bano ebia Ghana hanumwa. Gospel no the huni nyina Joe Metal. This is what you say. And the host was sitting down. He did not interrogate the issue. He did not even, based on what? Is it your individual opinion? Me Kwasi Aboagye na make come myself. Who made Sebi Joe? And Joe Metal is a fine composer, performer, whatever. Singer. No disrespect to him. But you see, sometimes we try to personalize the issue. So when the issue is nice, I say I can't cry. We are not saying it. Yeah, this has nothing to do with maybe the person of Joe Metal. But it's about Asema Obiaka. That is misconstrued to stand for an industry. Mm-hmm. Joe Metal does not represent the gospel industry. That's what everybody should get. And you see, not to make it personal, maybe a Joe Metal, but I'm saying, even if you are looking for current gospel artists or reigning, Joe Metal is not the current gospel artist who is reigning. If anything at all, it is Diana Hamilton who is who caught the Ghana Music Awards, which over the years we can even use as a benchmark. Because some of these noise that we are making about Joe Metal is also because of what he did. He won at the Ghana Music Awards. She won 3 music awards. Exactly. And all the awards scheme. So that's what you use as a benchmark. And now more if there's any measurement, those are the things that we use. And Obiako can say, as soon as way, it's like more or less the only person. Ghana. Exactly. But we did not interrogate the issues and say it's a massa. Joe Metal. So since when Joe Metal became the only gospel artist in this country? You understand? So the girl was trying to ask questions. Say, Munja nyamuye no. But it's not only Joe Metal that is gospel artist here. That is just the question the girl is asking, which you and I, when we sit and we're asking, those are the questions that the hosts, presenters were supposed to do. They are not doing it. And will be assumed. And not because I can say Joe Metal, then your mom out in Methodist in gospel. Is that a fact? Joe Metal too Methodists are not too on to. Is that a fact? On to come and correct and says, oh, Joe Metal by no. On two Pentecost for nyumda, on two Methodists for nyumda. The girl said that nyaminim and it's all two Methodists only. On two that, let's correct it. Nyarko is wrong. And we have even presenters, you forcing apology. Said the on me patch or say why can't we are forcing apology from the girl. When the person will be making statement, say Joe Metal is the only gospel artist in this country. Did you force apology from that person? No. Because maybe you are in the camp or you tilt towards Joe Metal. Enti nyawakano And you see, I'm even disappointed in Joe Mettle, And maybe when I have the opportunity, me also meet to entertainment review, I will also say my mind. I'm disappointed in him because you see, I'm expecting say by now Joe Mettle will come out and say, look, we are all one as gospel artists. Because say when I'm secular for, you see, I can't say gospel for people don't believe it. But you see what is going on. One said Joe Mettle up to now on Kasai. By now you should have come out if there was unity. Because I'm sure even Shatawale and Sakwadi and Stoneboy, they would have come out by now to say that, look, we are all one. What you said about Shatawale or Stoneboy, blah, blah. Gospel Joe Mettle at Honum say. You see the hypocrisy. You have kept quiet. And I've heard people who have said that they've made approach.
On near best studio on Friday. And now, then they change it.
It doesn't have to come and change. I'm saying that by now, she should make a statement and say, look, Seminiano, because when who Joe Mettle who I can kind what say people are dragging the girl down the mud. They know about come and say, oh look, we are all one. Yeah. Let's say near patients in Pokai no waiting mon fan channel na enyina ebako enye ne bonus no kano because it's now into his benefit.
Why do you enjoy?
Yeah, he's not saying anything. You should just sit there. But you see, what goes around comes around. Yeah. You understand? So everybody should keep quiet and we should all paint as Nyarko said you or no girl no the na we krasini and we nimshe but we should sit there. Everybody, people who are because Obiako could track a portion of interview. They are to social media and I will share and I will criticize. Go and listen to the entire interview where they call someone who is supposed to be an industry person who even knows. Said you host intimate busa question. Said you busa question as a host nezo busa no. Wouldn't say took patience Nyarko to ask because the person at the point almost be in that same block of interviews somewhere. Almost be on pakone kasa no because they think that the person anima dear onim. And now only pakone kasa no can bibi about enyum, which for me na metiwa said you. Nyanse nyina ni meeting, but I would have asked because the person talked about language. And the person used language and says, so Ghana gospel music because they do it because I'm on Fabrofo. And there too, and until Ghana gospel new baby ano. Unim post niti or ankahe. Na patience na kuso busa question. Inti mema no osi okay. Obusa on ba ko ne say. Masa wa o kan sa asem no. Inti igwe na hete ye no. Na ye de nkasa no mo de to ye. Gospel bebre wo Ghana hanu ma ba be hete anya brof kasem. Ghana for asa. And no there now kind. Go back to people in the secular magic systems. When they were singing Amulanga and all those songs. Go and take Mayway. So, and I always cite this favorite example of mine, Yusundu. Billy Ma. Was it sung in English? But it's a beautiful, it's won so many awards. Inti, when host Uti Hornum say, na, Ubi Kansem, Umo Kansem netra, Umbisa, and it was Patience Nyarko, that same girl, who Ebi Abakasi Onim Sheno, and I know Ubisa, or interrogate you on the park. You understand? So, it is, the problem too has to do with the fact that Yansun so I host the program. And near Pia and I'm Patience Nyarko looking, and you see the same presenters ni host, and Yasanko Sinkunya, and yes, girl, no. Okay, so can you sing? You see the sensible thing the girl said? I say, okay, you said 40. Go and add 60. I'm even adding 60 to it for you. Or count Yansasem.
And I say, which one can you also sing?
Exactly. But you see, you think that we are ridiculing the girl. We should listen to people sometimes when we are interviewing them and see that. No wonder when the Sheikh Kojina Akache said, we ask what damn questions and all that. And you see, people have been saying that to us, that sometimes if people you ask very stupid and dumb questions. We shouldn't think that we know it all. Sometimes the people we interview to, they also have something to say. If we pay attention, we notice that Nipano. You see, asemba kwa mi wie masem kran. Okay. Mi papa kan say mi che mama me futu. You say wo hu. Unam kwan na say okoto bodan for. No ya de. Ube ka say bi akwa no abodan ba ugina ho na hwe ni din bonsa ni nyama ni bia o ye no. Ube gina busa wo hu say akwe abodan ma na Onimyansa. There are some of the things that you see, even those crazy people, so-called mad people, by the roadside, they do some of the things you realize that, Aquano, I know I'm here because I say Kedebo down for, but I'm in it here. You understand? So, for me, I think that we're being unfair to Patience Nyarko. Okay. We should yen see it before we pass judgment on it.
Okay.
Utie oha echi punk no. Needs FM.